So one of the things I think has been most interesting watching you take pictures is actually your fish photography. And I think that's actually, you're almost a little more passionate about the fish photography, right?
Yeah, it's a different thing. I mean, I use the camera as well as a speed light, and you would turn on the speed light as long as with your camera, turn it to manual. Depending on the depth or how many speed lights you have, I usually shoot at ISO 100, so keep that on there. And then the shutter speed and the aperture, that depends on the photo or how, like I said, how the depth of the tank. And you would just have it on top. You could put a glass there. You could hold it, put your camera in a tripod, depending on what you want. And it actually send the light down through the tank, lighting up the fish or lighting up whatever you want on it.
And because you're putting so much light in there, that allows you to shoot a very high shutter speed and a very low ISO. So what you get is that super crisp and moment in time, I think is how you described it, image of that fish. It's also so bright comparative to the background that even if you're taking that picture in the tank, it almost looks like the fish is against black.
Yeah, pretty much. To get that is you want to keep the light closer to the front of the tank and have that fish come out, wait for that shot. And as it lights up the front of the tank, it's just going to blacken out the whole background.
Gotcha. In terms of the speed light, you also you use a diffuser on it as well. Is that typically standard when you get a speed light, or?
No, you actually have to buy them separate, but all it pretty much does is, like you said, diffuses the light out further than the actual speed light does.
So less reflects off the water. You get more in the tank and on the fish. Gotcha. And the speed light is wirelessly synced to the camera so that they both fire at the same time.
That is correct. I mean, some do come with a cord that you can hook it up to, but depending on how far you want to step back from the tank or that subject, depends on if you want to put it wirelessly.
Cool. So what's your favorite fish to photograph?
That's a tough one. I mean, I've taken photos of so many fish throughout the years, but my personal favorite would be Sargassum anglerfish.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's just, there's something about it. It's different.
Different. Cool looking.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice. All right, well, thank you so much for that. I mean, hopefully some people who have been watching this get some good ideas about how to improve their fish and coral photography. It's certainly something that requires practice. I know from my own experience with it that it's not easy, but some of the work you've done looks great. And I think you have, there's a collection of your pictures, right, on Tyler Termini photography?
Yeah, Ecotech and all other fish shots that I have taken.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.